lot of people aren't ready to see snow on live Doppler 13, but we are tracking that in northeast Indiana, and that is even stretching. It's picking up near Marion and Muncie. Now, we haven't had any official reports coming out of Muncie that it's actually reaching the ground. I think it's more of a light mist because temperatures are still above freezing. That's just hitting some of those upper level precipitation before reaching the ground. It is melting in because temperature is currently 43 degrees, but our temperatures will continue to drop cold enough to potentially see some of those snowflakes in central Indiana. We have a freeze warning that is going into effect 10 p.m. tonight, lasting through 10 a.m. tomorrow. So get ready for those cold, bitter cold temperatures, because we aren't just talking about freezing temperatures. We're talking about wind chills even dropping down into the 20s, so low 20s. I wouldn't be surprised if some even saw the teens in the morning. I mean, it is going to be cold. So let's look at future track 13, as if we can still have some of that precipitation, get it a little bit closer to Indianapolis around 7, 8 o'clock, especially as those temperatures dip, get a little bit closer to the 30s. We could see some of those snowflakes mixing on in. At most, we could see it stick to the grassy and elevated areas, but it shouldn't have any impacts on the road since our road temperatures are still pretty warm. This is going to continue overnight, and as we roll into tomorrow morning, the winds are going to shift a little bit more out of the west-northwest across Lake Michigan, so that is going to stay a little bit to the northeast, any of that lake effect snow. So tomorrow we should be on the dry side and have a little bit of that cloud cover, but it's definitely going to be off to another cold day, very similar to what we saw today. So starting off with those wind chills in the 20s, and while high temperatures will reach into the middle 40s, it's going to feel like the 30s throughout the day because we're still going to have some of those wind gusts about 20 to 25 miles per hour. Now, this Arctic air, it's going to stick with us through the middle of the week, but we have good news. It is going to be moving off to the northeast, and that mild air is going to return by the weekend. So our 7-day forecast, cold for the next few days, then those 70s return by the weekend.